Look, see, I know y'all still low level, low vibration. We don't got box springs. Our mattress so big, don't even come with box springs no more. You got a bed, yes, you got a box spring?
No, I got a big ass mattress. That shit big as fuck. It's
a big mattress now. They don't come with box springs no more.
Excuse me, so sorry. But my bed goes up and down, honey. Get right.
But I got front raised and leg raised, nigga.
Exactly.
And in the
that's
middle.
What mine is.
Yeah, okay,
so,
cool.
Get right.
Fuck you talking about. My mattress alone was $5 grand, nigga. I don't know what the fuck
excuse me, and
about.
that's what mine costs out of Ashley's, okay?
Okay.
Get right.
Okay.
And I got the whole set.
Okay. Me too, nigga.
And mine's the same color as the chairs, y'all.
That's why white people don't fuck with your Negroes, because you over here bragging about fucking mattresses.
Yo.
What's good?
This is Brooklyn Boyz.
Right. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, shit. That shit is whack. This fucking whack ass nigga over here. Tico, what's up, man?
Tico, what's going on? How's your week, brother?
Tico made us come in early because he going on vacation. Fuck your vacation, nigga. Yo, this nigga ain't even going nowhere. He going to his crib for vacation.
It's all good. I ain't mad at it. Time off is time off.
This nigga go to his house to smoke weed, man.
I bust shots like a holiday. Make niggas take off.
Oh, here we go. This fake.
You hit that was a hard bar. I don't care what y'all say.
Yo,
maybe I should rap again.
We got Shay in the house. Big Titty Shay. Big up to Big Titty Shay.
Shay, what up?
We got her cousin in here. She gonna take care of a nigga when we done.
This guy's crazy.
You know what I'm
Me too? Is that you?
You know what I mean? She always talking mad shit, but you know she love a nigga. You know, right, Chocolate?
Yo, but check it out. I just want to let y'all know, as we let y'all know last week, Money and Violence was back on Tubi, late September.
Wait to tell y'all niggas that shit.
And, you know, it went up there September 30th. And we would just like to say that as of right now, Money and Violence is the #1 show on Tubi.
Numero uno.
Numero uno. So for those of y'all who haven't had the opportunity to check it out, go check it out. And I also want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for
the support.
All our existing viewers. Thank you for all our new viewers and for all those who haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Go on.
Hopefully y'all niggas finally get it for season 3. So,
yo,
you know,
listen, that is the plan. That is the plan. That is the plan.
Stop giving it away, Mo. Stop giving it away.
Put us in the position, you know what I'm saying, so that we can get a situation. But in all honesty, before y'all get a season 3, which y'all may get, is a Money and Violence movie. So I'm just giving y'all a little bit of...
see, this nigga always want to tell shit. Shut the fuck up, Mo.
Oh, my God. It's a podcast. I'm supposed to talk.
Yeah, okay. But look, thank y'all for your support. Thank you for making the #1. Keep running the numbers up.
Keep running them numbers up.
Run it up.
Because we're #1 in popular dramas, but we're not #1 on Tubi as of yet. You know what I mean? So we're #1 in certain categories. Keep running it up. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
Keep liking, sharing it. Make sure when you watch it on Tubi, you like it, you share it to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok. You know what I mean?
And if you don't got Tubi, just download the Tubi app. It's totally free.
Absolutely free.
So for y'all that don't know, you don't have to pay for Tubi. All you got to do is download it. So don't think you got to put your credit card, none of that. Download the site for free and get it popping.
And go check out Money and Violence.
Let's go. So what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I just been on this 24/7 promotional marketing thing, you know, making posts, creating trailers.
I'm tired of my timeline. Every fucking minute's Money and Violence. Ace, stupid ass.
Yo, Ace is hilarious.
Ace is the fucking
Yo, and shout out to my man Ace General that got the whole news with Ace thing. You know, that's also came from Money and Violence.
Stop all that bad news shit on the fucking channel, man. This unlive and shit every fucking 5 seconds,
Unalive,
bro.
right?
I hate that shit,
Yeah, but that's
bro.
what's going on in the world, unfortunately.
Bring some good news, Ace, man.
But shout out to my man Ace. Ace is a marketing machine.
Yo, real quick. How you survived in that rain shit last week in New York City? I don't know if the rest of y'all knew about the rain.
I don't know if your house has a ceiling or a roof, but mine's does, so I just say that.
Oh, mine's had a ceiling. You know what I woke up to? Drip.
Oh,
drip. Drip. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I ain't never had no leak in the house. I'm like, drip. I had no bitches in the bed next to me. What's dripping?
I actually did. You know, it's funny you say that. Now that I think about it, I actually did have a leak. The recessed lighting right over my bed, it was leaking water out of one of the light fixtures.
And this is what I'm saying. This shit ain't never happened. I'm like, drip, drip. And then I looked over, it was like dripping on one of my Bibles. And then I had to go get like a towel and put it over there. It wasn't like consistent, but it was just dripping. So I get up and I go to the bathroom because I'm like, my eyes still got all kind of matter in my shit. And I run into the bathroom, get a towel, and I put a towel over it. And I said, all right, cool. Go to the bathroom, I take a leak. Then I see something hitting the top of my head.
Drip.
Drip,
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 drip.
So when I'm looking at from when the drip is in my room, it's straight across on the other side of the wall into the bathroom. So, you know, that was kind of crazy. And then my daughter called me like right after that. Daddy, you gonna have to come get me. I'm saying, where you at? What happened? The train station is flooded. I'm like, what do you mean the train station flooded? Because I haven't
What
got
was it called? Oh, she didn't drive to the city?
No, she didn't drive. She didn't drive. She went to take the train to work. So I didn't get up, look on social media or nothing. But I knew that night we left. Remember, we was here.
Yeah.
It was pouring here.
Yeah.
And it was still pouring when I woke up. So I'm like, yo, it must be mad rain outside. All I'm started thinking is
No,
back.
there was actually some of the rain was happy. It wasn't all mad.
Okay, here we go with this dumb shit. Anyway, and all I kept thinking about was Sandy, because when Sandy happened, it was kind of raining like that, and I remember the basement got flooded. It was like water up to my knees and shit down there. I'm like, oh fuck, I hope this basement don't get flooded, man. Like, because the dripping started happening. And Sydney calling me. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? So she called me. She was stuck in the train station. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come drive to you. Then I get on. I finally get up. I said, let me pray first, and then I get on the gram. I see the floods everywhere going towards the city, right? Like, it ain't really. I look out my window quick. I jump to the window because I want to make sure it ain't, because when Sandy happened once again, it was water everywhere. So went to the window. I ain't see nothing happening. I said, all right, cool. I'll come pick you up. Where you at? She tell me she just got back on the train and it dropped her to 14th Street. And she's like, hold on. I think a 4 train is going to come. She jumps on the 4 train. She gets to Bowling Green and gets stuck again. It stopped running. She said, yo, it's water everywhere. It's coming through the walls, Daddy. I'm like, yo, get out the train station. Get in an Uber, do something. Like, I don't care how much Uber, I pay for it. Like, you know, I don't stay outside. So she wound up going to her mom's job, and they waited a couple hours, and they was like, yo, come pick us up at this train station. And I was like, all right, cool. But by the time they got there, the other train started running, and, you know, they got to come home. But it was just like a hectic day for a lot of people. I seen a lot of people getting stuck, seen a lot of floods. Thank God in my neighborhood we didn't get the flooding this time in the homes like that. But I had to get the ceiling looked after and the roof looked after. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, I had to deal with that New York City flood. I know the storm was going through the country in different parts of the country. Bruce's daughter was supposed to fly in that day. They canceled her flight indefinitely. She never made it to New York. So I seen a lot of people got stuck. I hope everybody got to where they were supposed to go to. But yeah, it was crazy, man. And then I woke up and saw May and Adams in some swim trunks.
He's about to swim.
Yo, Adams, you gotta do better out here, bro. Because I don't even know why the kids was in school in the first place and people was outside their house. But, you know, there should have been some weather advisory warnings and shit like that.
Word.
Mo's so dry, B.
What you mean?
We talking about all this wet shit, he just dry over here.
Nah, I'm saying word.
Whatever, man. Well, talking about advisories, today I seen that everything went off crazy. I'm in the gym, everybody's phone started going crazy. The TV with the music on it started going crazy. Your phone acted crazy today?
Yeah, it said beep.
I don't want to do the show with this nigga no more.
Yo, I'm just saying, I don't understand why everybody's so, like, amazed. Bruh, it's the fucking, you know what it is. It's that emergency broadcast system. Like, okay.
Yeah, but that shit really
They do it
working
on
out
phones now. They do it on, my phone went off, my Apple Watch went off. Like, okay.
They just letting us know they could get to us when it's time. You know what I mean? Something coming. Because I understand all this shit happening, bro.
Also, if you in the crib and your husband looking to whoop your ass and you in the closet hiding.
Turn off your phone. You know something? I thought about that. I said that to myself. I said, yo, what if somebody was like hiding around this time? I didn't think about somebody getting their ass whooped.
You know what they said? They said all the dudes in jail that got secret cell phones, they fucked up now. That's what they said.
Hey, that niggas got caught today.
Yeah, they got caught today.
Yeah, I tell y'all that. Yeah, I definitely got caught today. Yeah, but the rain was just crazy, bro.
The rain was rainy.
The rain was definitely crazy today. It's definitely crazy. That
I actually like the rain, to be honest with you.
that was like a tsunami, bro. That wasn't like regular rain.
Trust
bro.
me, that wasn't a tsunami. You ain't never been in a tsunami if you said that was a
Bro, that was-
tsunami.
listen, bro. All I know that was so much water.
Nah, it was a lot of
ridiculous.
rain.
It's a lot of water. A lot of water. We won't have no problem with water for the next couple of months.
The buses was packed. The train.
Oh, you saw the buses?
I was driving going to work. I work in a
The
shop.
buses was full of niggas was standing on the chairs. I ain't never seen that one.
But they had their feet up like this.
Man, I seen niggas on Graham. I
crazy.
saw a nigga outside with a what you call that shit?
A jet ski?
Oh.
Are you lying?
Yeah, they had a jet ski in the middle of the city. Yep, they had a jet ski in the water. Shit crazy, but you
Whatever
know, it is-
works.
Hope everybody got home safe, like I said. So, just wanted to talk about that New York City stuff. Now we can get into other stuff that we normally get into.
New York. Bum, ba, da, da,
I can't take this nigga,
ba,
B.
da, da.
Can somebody give me a new co-host, please? Please. I don't even know what to talk about. Yo, on New York City news again, real quick, I do want to say something. I did see something very sad and crazy. It was a guy out with his girlfriend or something like that.
Disturbing.
Yeah, he was with his girlfriend. They was actually coming for a wedding.
Oh, that's where they were coming
Yeah,
from?
they was coming from a wedding, and they were sitting like on a bus stop, a bench, and a guy kind of walked past them in all black. And I don't know, maybe about 5 seconds, they decided to get up and just walk where they were going. They was looking like they was laughing, having a good time or talk. And they start walking, and that guy turns back around and start like harassing them. And you see him like smack the white guy. Was a black guy smacked the white guy, and then the white guy's like shunning him off, telling him to chill, like whatever the case may be. He swings at him again. The white guy backs up.
The guy tried
turned
to
ar-
run.
and
leave
tried
his
to
girlfriend.
run, and then tripped over the bench.
Yeah, the bus stop bench.
And then the man turned around and started stabbing him. Unfortunately, he lost his life for that. And I thought it was crazy because they said he was an activist
Yeah.
fighting for, I guess, like black rights and stuff like that. And it was unfortunate, but I bring it up just to say, you know, we got to be careful with these mentally disturbed people. They say the guy looked like he was mentally disturbed. I don't know if he was or not, but we got to be careful and be conscious of our surroundings and shit, because that shit was just sad. You know what I mean? He had his lady there with him. I did feel like the lady could have did more. She could have screamed or yelled or something. Like, I don't know.
I think she was in shock.
Yeah, because I feel like maybe she screamed for help. Like,
I think as much as, you know, there's pros and cons to growing up in the hood, and I think that as much as, you know, we speak on the struggle of how we grew up, I think that one thing that people don't even realize, which I'm always grateful for about growing up in the hood, is that it's given me a level of bravery and a level of courage, and it's given me a level of non-fear, you know, that situations like that, not saying that there aren't situations that, who knows, anything could happen, but I do know that I've been in many situations with a lot of these mentally ill people, and I tell them, I do, bring your ass over and I'm gonna beat the shit out you, like, you know, and they tend to like stray away because crazy no crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And I just think that, you know, my condolences to dude, condolences to his family. It's just a sad situation, and I think it's disturbing and it's fucked up. That man lost his life for no reason at all.
no reason. And it's talking about that. We was out this weekend and some dude was doing that. He was around us like a buzzard bee. He just kept coming around us. And I'm like, yo, dude.
Yeah, and I was
Mo
trying to
kept
figure
talking
out
to
what he
him.
wanted.
And he kept coming back. And at some point, I just said, yo, enough is enough, my nigga. Like, keep moving, B. Don't come back over here. Like, he just kept coming, bro. I was like, what's wrong with this dude, B?
Yeah, Styles was mean to the mentally
Fuck that
challenged,
shit. I had to tell that nigga
possibly
keep-
homeless man.
I just tell him to keep it moving, bro. Like, that's.
I just wanted to know what he needed.
Yeah, he coming over like.
I'm
he
like,
never
what?
said nothing.
Come here, like what you said. Like,
I ain't playing with these niggas, man. But
Oh,
yeah, it was
man.
definitely unfortunate. And
you know,
other-
I got a story too. I remember Storm must have been like, I think Storm was probably 2 or 3 years old, and I was on a train with Storm, and this man, I guess he was mentally ill. He was just he must have had Tourette's or something, because he was on the train cursing up a storm, and he was sitting exactly like across from us, and I mean he's like, fuck this, and he's just going off, and you know my daughter's sitting there, and after like about 30 seconds, man, I told my daughter, sit right here. And I went over to his chair and I sat next to him and I said, yo, bro, do me a favor. I said, you see that? That's my daughter. And you need to chill the fuck out. And I swear to you, he looked at me. He's like, all right, man, my bad. And he stopped. He probably started when I got off the train, but he stopped, you know. And who knows? It could have went the other way. You get where I'm coming from? But as a man in that situation, I just couldn't take the disrespect of you just flying off with all types of filthy ass words in front of my child, bro. I
feel
couldn't
you
do
still
it.
should have fucked Moe up though. But anyway, other news. Other news. They finally got a suspect in Tupac's Shakur shooting that was fatally took his life.
Yo, you hear that?
He going with some bullshit.
No, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear shit.
It's the clock ticking down. I don't know where it's going, but it's ticking. There's a bomb that's about to go off.
It said suspect Keefe D, which I thought was crazy. I seen homeboy talking other shit before, and said that he killed Pac. And
A lot of times.
But you know, I never really.
You never thought about it, right?
I never really thought about it, right?
Bugging.
But it's now so many other videos that I never saw before. He giving so much details. He wrote a book. I don't understand why they didn't book this dude. Like, you know.
I saw the press conference. They said that they've been watching him for years, but they wanted to give him enough rope to hang himself. So they wanted to gather. You know how the feds do, bro. The feds gather the evidence first before they come get you. They're not like the state. The state comes and get you, then they build a case. The feds sat back and watched them all this time, and they were literally building a case, storing up evidence. And when they felt that they had enough evidence to indict him, they came and got him.
Yeah, because he had too much details. I seen like one story. He was like, yeah, we was sitting in the car, you know. We pull up next to Sugar and him, you know, and my cousin, I think he said his nephew, like turned over and hit him in the head, hit him in the face. He said the girls came up, they spat up behind us, they tried to chase, because nobody else gave chase, you know, and we shot their windows out. Like, he was giving too much. This nigga got
Welcome to the hood in 2023. Y'all
got to be the
Negroes
craziest
are
motherfucker on the planet, bro. But, you know, listen, man, hopefully Tupac family could get some solace. And
these niggas leaving the trail of breadcrumbs for the cops. I don't understand y'all.
I don't understand what was his, like, I don't understand why.
I'll tell you why. Because these days, nothing is worth more to these dudes than attention. That's what it is. Attention is the downfall of black men these days, bro.
Mo, you got something right here. Wipe that off, man.
Thank you.
From the chips you was eating.
Hold on, let me see.
I think you good. You think you good.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, listen, man. Hopefully they got the right person and we could put an end to this. He did have an interesting thing that he was saying. He said Diddy paid him.
I heard that too.
So
TikTok.
I don't know how true that is, but you know that'll be crazy if that come out.
That would be crazy.
There's gonna be a whirlwind of shit if that comes out. But I just thought it was crazy. He just, I don't know if he's crazy or he's serious. I really don't, because I don't feel like a sane person would say all that shit to incriminate themselves. Like it doesn't make any sense, bro. Like. And he been saying, no, I seen the list 20 clips of this nigga. I'm like, yo, is he for real?
Bro, he did whole interviews.
And Suge came out and said he don't think he did it. I don't know. TMZ interviewed Suge from in jail, and Suge said he don't think he. I have no idea, bro. But we'll see.
You'll see.
R.I.P. Pac.
R.I.P. Mr. Shakur.
So I want to ask you a question.
A great actor. Yeah.
Hey, this guy go with the nonsense, bro.
What? I said something?
Whatever, man. So here we go. So should a woman feel entitled to a man's money if she's sleeping with him?
Question. Should a man feel entitled to a woman's vagina if he's spending money on her?
You can look at it both ways.
Answer the question.
I asked you my question first. Yeah, okay.
No. From where I stand, no.
You said a woman shouldn't feel entitled to a man's money if she's sleeping with him?
No. So should a man feel entitled to a woman's vagina if he's spending money on her?
I would say not necessarily, but
no,
I could
give me a straight answer, yes or no.
I'm telling you not necessarily. You always want me to give you, I'm giving you my answer, my rendition.
Because not necessarily isn't an answer. It could mean yes, it could mean no. I mean, am I wrong?
I say not necessarily. I'd have said not necessarily to the other question too, right? I'd have said not necessarily to both of them.
I'm just saying this.
But I can see.
Okay.
I can see on both sides. Like, I understand if a man is spending a certain amount of bread, he feel like he investing into this person. men usually look for sex out of women, right? Men usually the end goal is like, yo, I'm gonna get shorty and gonna have sex with her. Women really are not that, yo, I'm gonna have sex with him. Women are opposite. They look at the finance and go, oh, cool, he could provide something for me, do something for me, and they look at that, right? It's that's what they look for. So I understand how two parties may view it. Is it right? No, but I think that something comes from that. If you sleeping with a woman for a certain amount of time, I don't think she just gonna just keep laying on her back and don't expect you to do anything as a man.
Many women do it.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a man who's gonna keep spending his money is gonna keep spending his money and not feel like he's gonna get something that he wants out of her. Like he's not gonna, he wants to get something that he wants out of her. So I think there's expectations on both sides.
But does that mean that they're building?
But does that mean that they're entitled? Is each entitled to that?
I think
that's the question.
I think there's a sense of entitlement on both sides of the fence.
That's not. But the question was,
It's my question, nigga. What the fuck you talking
All right, and I'm reiterating your question because it seems that you don't know your question.
I know my question 100%.
So answer it.
You just be wanting me. I gave you my answer.
You haven't answered the question.
I did answer the question. I know. I didn't answer the question how you want me to answer the question.
Wait. Repeat your question. Repeat your question.
I'm not repeating. You know what my question was.
Your question was, do you think that a man is entitled to do you think a woman's entitled to a man's money because she's sleeping with him? You haven't answered that.
I did. I gave you 2-part answers. I told you no, and I told you I can see why people feel like they're entitled because
You didn't
of how
say
women.
no.
Yes, I did.
No, you
Yes,
did
I
not.
Did.
Everybody said no. You
I
did
didn't say
not. No.
First of all, time out. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You right here, cause your mouth is just too loud and disgusting.
Yo, no, but you didn't say
Hey,
no.
Tico,
That's why I said
you a hater.
You
a hater.
This guy's crazy.
Tico's a hater. But
Yo.
like I said, and if I did say it, I don't know. It's entitlement on both sides.
He still hasn't answered the question.
Listen, I did answer the question. I'm not answering how you want me to answer it. I think there's entitlement on both sides.
You just said what you just
Yeah,
said.
but I don't
Wait,
have
hold on.
to answer a question
You
yes or
just
no.
said what you thought. You listen.
Yes.
You just expressed what you thought, but
That's
you
my
did
answer.
not answer the question.
But that's my answer.
Does
What
he
I thought
understand? And
Hold
this
up.
is and this is wait. And this is
Go
where
ahead.
this is where me and you kind of have this lost in translation. You think that expressing what you think is answering a question.
That's how you.
But
can
you're not answering
Hold on,
the
time out.
question.
No, that's a lie. Because you don't answer a question how a person wants you to answer
Okay.
the question.
Let me ask you. So
Go
hold
ahead.
on. If I say Styles, are my pants blue? And you go, well,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
I
They
really
look kinda-
wait. And
they
you
kinda
go,
look aqua.
wait. And you go, okay. And you go, yo, they kind of look green or they kind of
Yeah,
look
they-
black. That's not the answer.
I don't
That may
know.
be what you think, but that's not the answer to my question.
No, that is answering your question. That's,
No, it's not.
Hold on, time out. No, that's my perception.
You're
to the-
explaining what you think.
No.
But you didn't. That's not what I'm
No.
asking you.
I disagree. Shay, you
Styles,
get the fuck out of here.
what you think? Suave, what you think? You didn't answer the question, bro.
Yo, Small. The words of my mother, I'll fuck.
How about this?
Yo, do me a favor. Somebody pass me my knife and my
People,
gun.
do me a favor. Leave the comments
Yeah,
under the
please.
video, please, and let
Yeah,
me know,
yeah,
is
yeah.
he answering the question or is he simply expressing
I'm answering the question.
however he feels at the moment?
Yes, I'm answering the question. How I want a motherfucker answer the question. Go ahead, finish.
I finished. Yo, this guy's crazy.
Now just please say yes or no.
No, I'm not answering. I'm answering how I want to answer the question, bro. You're not forcing me to answer any question how I want to answer the question.
All right, so the answer was not necessarily. There we go.
Not necessarily. I think it's how you view it. I think both parties are wanting something from each other. And I think if both parties, I've seen women who go, yo, I gave him some pussy and that nigga can't even pay a bill or he can't take me out to dinner, and they feel entitled that they may want something more from the guy if they giving up the goods.
Nothing you said has just answered the question.
I'm still answering my way.
You're not answering it,
I'm
though.
answering my way.
No,
I'm
you're just
answering my way.
talking, but you're not answering the question.
I'm answering my way,
Okay,
bro.
let's repeat the question. Do you think that because
Listen,
a
you
woman
gonna get the
sleeps with a
same
man,
just because
she
you-
should be entitled to his money? Answer?
Listen, time out.
The Daily Double. Like,
I'm not answering shit. I answered my way. You gotta change me, bro.
oh my God.
Anyway, Like I said, and then there's some men who feel like they're giving out the bread and they want some coochie. So, you know, people feel entitled. That's what I feel like.
You're explaining the question. You're not answering it, bro.
I think people feel entitled. That nigga just fucked my whole shit up, man.
Styles is now confused.
Don't worry, Suave gonna edit all this shit right here.
Confused, Ed.
Y'all fucking upstairs. I'm making it worse for fucking Suave, not me.
Nigga, Suave got an editing program that cuts this up in 3 minutes. Yo. 3 minutes. I was like, wow.
All right, cool. Count me back in, Suave.
Yo, your sneakers look like some fake Timberlands.
I'm just mad because my sneakers go with my drip, my nigga. Fuck's wrong
You
with
look like you're from the Bronx.
Other news. I did see something kind of crazy and sad too. It was a Michigan father who's known as a pedophilia vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
You know the guys that be setting up the people, you know, that want to have sex with underage kids and shit like that. So he must have approached a young man in the store or something like that, or a restaurant. I don't know. It was in some kind of store, but the young man was with another guy, and was like, "Yo, why you want to sleep with this such and such girl?" And not him, not the guy he was talking to, but the guy he was with took out a gun and shot him. So he's known for setting up people throughout the, you know what I mean, and catch. He been on the news. He caught a whole bunch of help.
He's Chris Hansen 2.0.
Yeah, a whole bunch of prejudice and stuff like that. But you know, you got to be careful when you want to be a vigilante. You out here, because you know, listen, you out here doing good work, but you know, you got a family to go home to too. So you have to be safe. And sometimes when you approaching a person, sometimes it be the person that's with them that's about their life and, you know, do something.
But that's why Chris Hansen was always smart. If you notice, Chris Hansen always gave them people distance, bro. He never got up on them. You know what I mean? And Joey Greco on Cheaters, he learned his lesson. He got stabbed up on the boat, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so it's great that you out there doing the good work, you know, protecting the kids and all of that. But, you know, other than protecting them, you got to carry yourself in a way to make sure that you don't leave yourself in the danger zone, you know, to be harmed. Condolences to his family.
And yeah, we appreciate the good work that you was doing too for the kids, man.
You want to give him a shout out? I know you love shouting out dead people.
Yeah, shout them out, man. Shout them out. So, in other news, some celebrity news. I don't know if you guys have seen Jimmy Butler's new look, but I don't know what's going on with Jimmy. Jimmy has
looks like a bad perm.
He has a perm. He got a couple lip earrings, and he just doing some crazy nonsense. I don't even know why niggas won't even play with him. I wouldn't even want to play with him no more, looking like that on the court.
Why wouldn't you play with him, man? Simply because, wait.
He look like a weirdo, bro.
Wait, borderline, because, you know, there's a whole group of people who have this kind of look. So,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Jimmy.
Oh, you're not talking about them? Huh?
Robin wasn't like that?
Yeah, well.
Robin? Who Robin? Batman Robin?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, he was a weirdo too.
He wasn't even weirder because people weren't necessarily weird back then.
Yeah.
But there's a whole group of people who.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the group of people. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler.
But wait, but the group of people look just like Jimmy Butler. How come Jimmy Butler could get it, but they can't?
No, Jimmy Butler. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler. Yeah. He was my teammate. I don't want to play with Jimmy Butler looking like that. He looking crazy.
But what if Jimmy Butler looked like that, but he liked guys? Would you still play with him?
I don't have a problem with that. Why are you trying to turn this into something?
I'm confused because you won't play with him because he looked like that.
Jimmy
but
Buckets.
if a guy like guys and looked like that, you'd play with him. That makes no sense.
That makes all the sense in the world. I'm talking about Jimmy Buckets. That's like if you came here tomorrow with a perm and some lip rings in your mouth.
Okay.
I don't want to do this with you no more.
You don't want to do it. But if I was gay and had that, you would want to do it with me.
Because that's who you always been.
Wait, but you would want to do it with me.
No, never want to do it. Never
this guy here. Let's get to the bottom of this one.
Now you want to get to the bottom of it. This guy is crazy. What's wrong with you? Are you crazy? What are you turning this shit into, a circus?
Yo.
This guy's crazy.
Yo.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to play with Jimmy no more. You come to work. Come back.
You wouldn't want to play with Jimmy. What do they call Jimmy?
Oh, God.
This guy's crazy.
I gotta go,
Yo,
bro.
So what's going on with you?
This is not Cam and May show, bro.
Yo, listen.
This is not Cam and May show, bro. We from Brooklyn. We don't pay that Paul shit. But
Yo.
some shit that you just say sound too
man.
crazy over there, bro.
Man, Jimmy Butler could do his hair however the hell he
that
want.
nigga look crazy. I want old Jimmy Buckets back.
It's not. It's
I
not
want
my.
old Jimmy buckets back.
It's
bro.
not my cup of tea, but to each his or her own, bro. If that's what you want to do with
But
your
other
life, more
celebrity
power to
news,
you.
guess what? Usher's now wearing a dress.
Yeah, Usher's wilding.
So why is Usher Wilder and Jimmy?
I would
not
like to know if that is a humiliation
So wait a minute.
ritual for being on the Super Bowl.
So why is Usher wilding and Jimmy not wilding?
Jimmy's not in a skirt.
Okay, whatever. I think it's the same difference. But
Jimmy's not in a skirt, bro.
yeah, I don't know why Usher was in the skirt. I don't know. Maybe he had to do
Usher,
that to get to Super Bowl. I don't
Why
know.
were you in the skirt? And people, how do y'all feel about Usher being in the skirt? Because me personally, I don't understand why they keep black men, why y'all keep putting skirts on. I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
And you know what? And look, if you identify as a woman and you want to wear a skirt, more power to you.
More
I
power
get
to
it.
you.
But why are you a man?
straight-
You're a
heterosexual-
straight man
heterosexual
wearing
man
a skirt. I
put on a
don't
skirt.
understand it. It's confusing.
Yeah, I don't have
It's
any
very,
idea.
very confusing.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. And not only did he have the skirt, did you notice he had the frilly socks?
No, I didn't.
He had the frilly socks that the girls wear on Sunday with the dresses to church, bro. Yes. Yes, he had the frilly socks
Guess what?
on.
Usher was like, "This is my confession."
Ooh.
I don't know, bro, but that was ill, Usher. And I'm a Usher fan. That was. I don't understand. I don't understand why black men always got to come out in the dresses and the skirt, especially heterosexual black men. Now, if you came out the closet for real and that was your
Yeah,
thing,
then if
I'm
that's
cool
what you-
with you.
Go ahead.
But that I don't understand. I don't know why. Like,
Could
why
you,
we doing that?
hey
But-
guys, could we bring back masculine black men, please? Could we bring back assertive, masculine, militant black men, please? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Toxic masculinity is a goddamn myth, and don't believe it. It's bullshit. What they claim is toxic masculinity is actually a lack of masculinity, because masculinity is a nurturing force. Men who overcompensate and act aggressive aren't masculine. That's not toxic masculinity. They lack masculinity, so they overcompensate to make you think that they're masculine. So please, please. Toxic masculinity does not exist. I'm saying this because Shay asked me to say it one more time. So what they consider toxic masculinity is actually a lack of masculinity. Men who are over-aggressive and try to be loud in the room are the weakest in the room. They actually don't have masculinity. Masculinity is a nurturing force, loving, caring.
Yo, you know what I just realized? You always try to be the loudest on the show. I just wouldn't say that, but anyway.
Do I? You really
anyway.
believe that?
56 students in Jamaica had to be rushed to the hospital because they always got sick from eating weed candy. You ever had like a motherfucking candy with some weed in it or some edible or something?
I don't want to be loud. Because it's crazy. Earlier in the show, you said I'm always dry and I don't speak much. And now I'm always the loudest on the show. Could you please
Hey,
make up your mind? Or
yeah,
is this your way of
remember-
once again not answering the question?
guess what?
Or are you just answering the question in the form that you
we
would
talking
like?
about the kids that had the weed. But we got to be careful with these candies, man, because y'all make it look just like the regular candies in the candy store, and you can't be giving kids the. You got to be responsible, man.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say something too. On my interview with Matt, right, I kept scratching my nose because my nose was itching. And then somebody left in the comments that I do coke.
I ain't gonna comment. He does, but no.
Yo.
My bad. He liked the party.
I don't know. The guy was like, tell Rafe stop playing with his nose. But the kids in Jamaica shouldn't have ate the candy. Stay away from edibles.
The edibles are bad, man.
Edibles
I
are
cried
crazy. Yo, edibles? Edibles will make you cry, bro.
I cried when I ate the edibles, bro. I literally cried. I cried, bro.
Yo, I ate an edible cookie one time. It had me so high I locked myself, because I had a house full of people, I locked myself in my bedroom and I was doing push-ups trying to sweat it out.
The edibles. I don't even know how people. eat
Edibles
that
are the
shit.
devil.
There it is. Talking about edibles, I see that a couple of different countries right now are banning a lot of food that come from America, cereals, candies, because of the additives that's in them, and some of the toxic chemicals that they use to make these foods. And I don't know if people ever notice, like I travel a lot. If you get like a bag of Doritos from another country, most of the time it's different ingredients, and the Doritos are a little bit different. Like our Doritos here in this country, they have like something in it to make it addictive.
Doritos are poison, bro.
Did you keep
That's like
eating?
one of the worst foods you can eat.
They say Lay's potato chips are like the worst. I
But
don't know how true it is.
if they'd like to endorse us, we will put a bag of Doritos on the set as we do the show.
Yeah. But nah, seriously though, but
said,
America's killing us with the food. You know what's so crazy this week? And the reason why I brought this up, because I know this ain't probably like news topic worthy and people don't really care. People gonna go buy what they wanna go buy. But it's a crazy shit. So around the way, especially when I leave Tico every
What way?
goddamn around when I leave Tico every day, I pass this watermelon place. The guy sell like the watermelons with the seeds in it. That's the only place you can find watermelon with seeds, right? So they got watermelon with seeds. And I went there the other day. Yo, this is so crazy to me, Mo. They had red grapes and they had green grapes, right? And the grapes was like nice looking and stuff. I go, yo, these grapes got seeds in it because it's hard to find. Try to go to the supermarket and find grapes with seeds. It's very hard to find. So he said, I said, how much are they? And I have cash on me because I had bought some watermelon juice. I had no more cash. I said, yo, are they sweet? He said, yo, try one. Try one of each. So I took the grape. Yo, son, when I bit this grape, it's instantly put me back to childhood. And when I'm
It had the seeds?
Hold up, you had the seeds. But the reason why it put me back to childhood is the grape tastes like something I ate back in the day. And I noticed that, oh shit, the grapes that we've been eating don't taste like these grapes. Like it's a whole different type of taste, bro. So I just say that to say the food has been modified and changed so much. Now, if you can, some of these kids would never know what real milk tastes like, or like what, you know, or real beef, like before they added all.
You
the
know
shit.
what real beef tastes like?
Here we go, man. What's you on a roll with this shit today?
Yo,
bro.
Oh my God. I'm just, son, you said some of these kids would never know what real beef tastes like. So I'm asking you,
Yo.
do you know what real beef tastes like?
Yo.
Yes or no? Once again,
Like
he's
a
not going to
hammer.
answer the question. He's going to say not necessarily.
Yo, why you trying to turn this into somebody else's show, bro?
Oh my God. Yo, this guy's crazy.
They got their thing. Let them do their thing, man. Cut that out, man.
Oh my Lord.
Take that shit out, man. We can't keep turning this to Cam shit, man.
Yeah. Who's turning this to Cam shit?
That's what it sound like, bro. That's all
How?
they talk on every break. It's pause if they say something.
I didn't say pause.
Yeah, but you're doing the same thing, bro. We got our own style, bro. Stop doing that shit, man.
Oh my God.
But back to it, man.
Lord.
Anyway, some of these kids won't know what real fucking beef tastes like hamburger.
The grapes tasted great. Go ahead.
Yo,
Some of these kids don't know what real grapes taste like.
yo, this thing right here, bro. They say the fruits and vegetables that's grown now has less nutrients. I think it's like 56% less nutrients that it had from 1982.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, because you know they say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Does that mean that the berries are like lighter now?
Yo, I'm gonna get you back to this thing right here. He on one of these, and this is Tico's fault. And Tico knows why this is his fault, but we're gonna leave it alone.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's? Let me tell you what's crazy, Tico. When I don't make jokes, the nigga be like, "Yo, why you ain't telling jokes? Why you
Yo,
ain't?"
bro, you gonna have how many things Suave gonna have to edit? You can tell Tico that after that.
Suave, how many times you hear this nigga tell me I don't be funny?
Yeah, but
He
you
don't
can't-
say that all the time, Suave. Like, which one is it? Make up
Yeah,
your
but
mind,
you-
bro.
But you gotta.
It's the meat shit.
You go too crazy.
I gotta run with that. Don't edit that.
Yo.
No, we not. That's like Cam.
Let's swap. Put a big ass pause on the screen or something.
Nah,
Put
that's too much like Cam and Mace.
Put
bro.
a
You
big
can't bite
piece
your
of
fucking
meat
shit,
by his
bro.
mouth. Like,
Fuck you. We not.
how's that? Yo, bro,
We from Brooklyn,
hold
we
on.
don't do that.
Before Cam and Mace's show came out, we were doing this.
No, we wasn't. No, they wasn't.
We weren't?
No, they
Tico,
wasn't.
we weren't doing. Nigga, we was doing that. What?
We never play pause on here, bro.
Who played pause? When did I say pause?
Oh, I said pause.
Exactly.
Listen,
I never
bro.
said pause.
Yo, can we finish the show, bro?
Come on, bro.
Yo, Suave, you have mad editing to do, bro. And none of y'all talk for the rest of the fucking show, bro. Yeah, so in other news, I was watching this interesting thing today with Rich Paul. He had came out and said basically LeBron James, he worked for LeBron James for 2 years. You know, they've been friends for a long time. And he said he worked for LeBron James for 2 years and was making $48,000 a year, but it was important for him to get off of his payroll ASAP, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why he was saying that is because LeBron James basically was his friend and gave him an opportunity. And he didn't want to be one of those guys that's like, yo, always have his hand out waiting on LeBron to give him something. He took the opportunity and changed that into something for himself. Now he's like one of the biggest sports agents that's out there. And I laugh with that because, you know, going back to money and violence, just seeing, you know, the resurgence of it and everybody, you know, coming together. Some people got some shit to say. Some people don't got things to say. And, you know, I watched how, you know, you gave people an opportunity to get things themselves. And a lot of people didn't go, some people squandered that opportunity. Some people used it only for that moment. And some people, you know, didn't go further their career with it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the lesson I learned through all of that is people are going to be people. You understand? Hustlers are going to be hustlers, and workers are going to be workers. You know, the people who like to sit there and basically want to be spoon-fed are going to be the people that are going to complain, and the people who are used to going out there on their own and finding a way to make it happen are going to make it happen. Like, you can give people opportunities all day, but opportunities don't change people, you know? And this is what I realized. So those that are angry, and those that are happy, you know?
Yeah, you know,
It is what
you
it
should
is.
always, if a person puts you on and putting you on, I respect Rich Paul, because he didn't wait to keep figuring out like what LeBron is doing next. He figured out what he could do to make even LeBron's situation better and how to take that to make his situation better. So you have to be dependable on somebody else's success. So I applaud that. And I think a lot of guys should take heed to what he was saying and go watch that interview, because it was just dope. You know, somebody went out there and then became big in his own right, like one of the #1 sports agencies.
But you know what's funny is, and I guess it's all about a mindset. When you said the Rich Paul thing, the first thing that came to my mind, because a lot of people, as soon as you said Rich Paul said he was working for LeBron and he was making $48,000 a year, first thing people would say, oh, LeBron's fucked up. He's a billionaire. How he gonna pay him just that? The first thing I thought was, yo, what was his job? You understand? Because what if his job really only merited him getting 48 grand? Mm-hmm. And this is what people don't get, because a lot of times people are staring so much and studying the pockets of this person who has it, that they just feel that just because this person has $1 billion doesn't mean that they should pay this person $200,000 for a $48,000 job. You know, it doesn't justify it, whether they're friends or not. You get where I'm coming from? You could look out for your man, definitely, but that doesn't mean that if you give him employment and he does a job that is worth 48 grand, he shouldn't get 48 grand. I just don't get the entitlement of a lot of people, man. And, you know, LeBron worked to get where he got. And,
yeah, but it's a classic thing. LeBron did work to get to where he got to, but it's also his boys actually worked to get to where they got to. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? So it was dope, and they work cohesively together. And, you know, now you got 4 brothers that's really strong. You know, that they build a strong unity. And LeBron didn't probably feel like, yo, I got to carry this nigga. I got to carry this. Everybody kind of made their own bones, and they still was able to stick together and work together. So that's dope.
A lot of people running around here calling themselves real men, but want to be carried like babies. Real men don't ever want to be carried, bro. You know, and it takes me back to a situation. I remember when years ago, I had broke my leg and I was in the hospital for like 8 days. I had an 8-hour surgery, and the doctor said that I wouldn't walk for 2 years. So my mother had recommended that I go stay at my girl's house. You understand? And I was like, you know what? I told my girl, all right, whatever, I'm gonna go stay by her. When we left the hospital, when she came to pick me up, I stopped by my house, told her to stop by my crib, went in there on my crutches, got some bread. As soon as I got in the car, gave her half for the mortgage, you know what I'm saying, for her condo, even though I was still keeping my crib. And then when I was staying at her crib, you know, she would go to work, and by the time she came home, like, the dishes was done, the kitchen was clean, the crib was clean. And she would always ask me, like, yo, like, why you getting up on your crutches to do this? And, you know, and I told her, I said, listen, what you have to understand is I'm a man. And even when you help a man, he's gonna help you help him. You understand? Because I just have to carry my weight, man, in some way, somehow. You understand? And I appreciated the fact that, you know, that she was gonna help me. And some people, once again, that's the entitlement. She's your girlfriend. She's supposed to. No, at the end of the day, bro, I'm a man in this situation. You know, and yes, this is my woman, but I'm just not gonna lay back. That's just not who I am. You know what I mean? So once again, even when you have to help a man, he's gonna help you help him.
Y'all see how serious this nigga got? There's no playing in that shit,
Nah,
right?
because when it comes to being
So
because
there's no playing in that shit.
because when it comes because the world lack men. Dudes don't understand the concept of what being a man is, and it's something that I take very seriously.
Oh shit! Let me go to the next page, bro. This nigga here, man. He go back to the jokes now. Don't worry about it. Oh, I saw this on Instagram. Interesting thing. You know, I always find stuff on Instagram all the time. So it was a lady, she was saying that she teaching all her daughters, if a man asks them for their phone number, they must reply, is it for Zelle or Cash App? And if it's not for Zelle or Cash App, you shouldn't want my number for any other reason. What do you think about that?
I think that this is the world that we live in, unfortunately. And unfortunately, these are the people that are raising the next generation. Misguided, lost, so the next generation is going to grow up to be even more misguided and lost. You know, it's sad, truly is, that's the best thing a mother can think that she has to teach her child.
I thought it was absolutely crazy. And I was like, yo, if this is the world we live in, man, I'm glad I grew up when I grew up. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? What we trying to teach young people, I think on both men and women's side, I feel sorry for what they call it, Generation Z or Z?
I don't even care to know what
Z?
this generation is.
It's kind of crazy, man. So good luck to Generation Z.
And if you find a good woman, hold on to her, fellas, because they're few and rare. And vice versa. You find a good man, ladies, hold on to him.
I got a better thing to talk about. Not really better, but something funny. You ever had anal sex with a woman?
Who the fuck else would I have it with?
Did you ever have anal sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really my cup of tea. Like I can't even say it's not my cup of tea. It's just it's not a must for me. Like you know, like
Do you know women? Do you know women that like anal sex?
I do know women that like anal sex, but I will also say that every time I've dealt with a woman that liked anal sex, 2 or 3 strokes in, she was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Oh shit! I mean, I got hot.
They go Dusty Shay. But anyway.
Truth is truth.
No, it's something
Yeah.
down there. Got to get it to go out the door. Oh, I had to go to the truck.
She crazy. But yeah, you know, it was funny. It brought me back when I saw this conversation. I seen this lady was talking about how stimulating anal sex is for her and all that. And I was like, yo, I said, let me ask Mo if you ever, you know what I mean? And I remember one time I had a young lady, man, she used to just, years ago, just like, yo, I gotta have sex, anal sex. That's it. That's how I like it. My coochie, my ass get wet like my coochie. And I was like, what? So one day I called myself going by a crib, and you know we performed, and we had anal sex, and the ass was wet like the coochie. I looked down, it was blood everywhere.
That's nasty.
Yo, I jumped out of that shit so quick, bro. Yo, I was so turned off. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? So it kind of turned me off, like.
Kinda turned you
Yeah,
off?
from going to having anal sex with anybody else, like that wasn't really my thing, like you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, you know, but yeah, there's some women that really say they enjoy it, and there's some women that thinks it's painful. So, yeah, I just wanted to know from a man point of view, like, cause I don't really hear too much of the homies like, yo, I gotta put in her. I don't hear
Yeah,
it.
like that. But that's my thing. Like
I'm not
it's
saying
like
they
if she want me to, whatever. But it's not something I'm like, yo, can I like?
I
yeah.
think I might try it if I feel like it's gonna sound crazy. If you just want to conquer everything, you want to try everything with her. So I might do it on some trying everything type shit. But yeah, I don't think it's not my go-to.
For me, sometimes in the dark, I'm misguided and I just end up there. You know what I mean?
She gotta be real loose if you just end
Nah,
up there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you never had to go, nope, not there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nah, I definitely seen that. Well, your man Charleston White strikes again. You know, I usually tell people to ignore Charleston White, but this one I don't know if I could have really ignored. So Charleston White went
What's
on.
the latest?
He went on to threaten Deion Sanders' son. Basically, Deion Sanders' son, he got two sons that play at Colorado State with him. One of his sons played quarterback. I think the other one played corner, if I'm not mistaken. So he said, yo, I'm putting out $5,000 to any guy that could hurt him on the floor. I don't care if they give him an extra nudge, poke him in the eye, break his ribs, step on him.
But Deion got bread, so just double that. Put $10,000 on anybody that hurt Charleston
No.
White.
But this was the problem. So the mother came out. The mother was like, yo, I don't know who Charleston White is, but you're not putting no, thing on my son's head. Like, why would you say that? So Charleston comes back and goes, you know something? I forgot the mother's name. I apologize. You're doing what a mother's supposed to do. I shouldn't have said that about your son. Then he comes back out again and goes, you know something I thought about? Fuck that bitch and her son. And I go, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? Like,
Attention, bro.
yo, I'm like, yo.
Attention.
You need your ass whipped, Charleston White, for
Yeah.
talking to somebody mama that way, man. It's cool when you doing it to the dudes and all that other shit, but you don't talk to nobody.
It ain't cool.
Nah,
And
but I can take it for the dudes. Dudes is just ignore them. But you don't talk to nobody mama like that, man. Like, you don't do that to nobody mother like that. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, that's too much. That's just too low, man. Like, a real low vibrational type of nigga, bro.
yeah,
Like,
but these days, that's what people think is a real nigga.
yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, man, somebody need to whip his ass for that one. Usually I say ignore him, but yeah, you don't talk about people mama and do. If you in the streets or you doing whatever you say you doing, you leave the mothers and kids out of that shit, bro. Like, that shit is just whack to me, man. I don't even know how you even said that type of shit. But, it is what it is.
Charleston
man.
White gonna fuck Styles up now.
Nah, he only mace niggas. That's what he do. He mace niggas.
Hit Charleston White with a fucking bat. That's my word.
So I seen this crazy thing on Love and Hip Hop going on with Erica Mena. That's how you say her last name? Mena. She's beautiful in person, though. I met her in person a few times. She's very beautiful.
Sounds like you trying to shoot your shot.
Nah, she's just a beautiful girl. So her and Spice had a conversation, and I think they said Spice said something about her kid.
Spice said that.
I don't really watch
that
Love
that's
and-
why her kid don't like her.
Oh, okay, cool. I
And
don't
then
know what's
Erica called her a blue monkey.
called her a blue monkey because she had like a blue outfit on, called her a monkey. So they made this real viral moment on Love and Hip Hop about why she shouldn't say black people are monkeys and stuff like that. And I seen all the people, coming out talking about Erica, and I ain't understand Love and Hip Hop, bro. Like, I don't even watch this shit.
If it made it to the air, obviously y'all ain't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they still put it on TV. It was such bad.
It was the backlash. It was the backlash.
You could stop all that shit from coming from TV. So I thought that shit was real corny and real whack. And the rest of the people that was saying shit about Erica, I don't know. Was she wrong for saying what she said? Yes, she was wrong for saying what she said. But I don't think that was a teachable moment for Love and Hip Hop. Like, I don't know. So much bullshit happened on that shit. So much other things happened with black
So much
folks
other monkey shit.
that happened. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. That shit was whack. And I heard they fired her from the spot. Like, oh, come on. This shit is like, yeah. I don't know. It's time for Love and Hip Hop to go somewhere, bro.
Yeah, like Money and Violence is on Tubi.
And talking about Love and Hip Hop, this had a quick question. This about friendship and real people. And I was telling you the other day, I said, everybody should have a few people, at least 5 people in their life that's going to tell them the truth about who they are.
That's very important.
And yeah, and I want people to ask, people to ask yourself, do you have 5 friends that'll be honest with you no matter what? You know what I'm saying?
People that won't condone your bullshit. Because if you condone sucker shit, then that means you're a sucker too.
Yeah, I'm that for Moe. And if you can fix your face all you want, I would say we that for each other, but you can fix your face all the fuck you
Nigga,
want.
that's what I was waiting for your ass to say.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Nigga.
You.
Shut the fuck
This
up.
nigga swears that like he's like, I don't know. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But now we all need people that's gonna tell us the truth, and we all gotta learn how to take constructive criticism sometimes. From our true people that care about us and love us and just want to see us win.
That is the
And if
truth.
you don't have nobody that's gonna tell you the truth about yourself, you don't have nobody that's gonna be that's just gonna be yes man or yes woman in your life. If you only got those type of people, you ain't really got nobody that's really fucking with you.
If you don't have nobody to tell you the truth, then you don't have any friends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's real important to have solid motherfuckers around you, man. And even if it's a brother or a sister or even your mom, somebody got to be honest with you. And you know what I mean? Yeah, because a lot of niggas I think coming outside right now that's out here, people don't really be honest with them and who they are and what they do.
Yeah, but these relationships these days are so transactional, right? Not just the relationships, but also the friendships. So a lot of times you have dudes who are hanging around a dude simply because he's beneficial to them, right? And because of that, they're afraid to tell him the truth because they're afraid of being cut off. You know? But if you ain't got nobody around you that could tell you the truth, bruh, then you're living in an illusion, in all honesty. Somebody should always be able to pull your coat, pull you to the side, and be like, nah, my nigga, like, that ain't right. Without you getting upset.
Yeah. Quick question. Talking about friendships. Do you think it's okay?
Hold on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends.
You know how many kids
Before
don't know
we
this
go
song?
any further, let's
You know how many
be
people don't know this
friends.
song? But yo, do you have any friends? Do you have a best friend of the opposite sex? Is it okay to go away with them on the trip?
I went away with someone who was my friend at a certain time. Yeah, it was strictly platonic.
So it's okay if you had like a lady and she said she's gonna
No,
live.
I think if you're in a relationship, that's inappropriate. But I think I'm one of the people that do believe that men and women can be friends with no intimacy, with no intentions whatsoever. You know, a lot of people don't believe that. But I remember an ex-friend of mine had surprised me on my birthday one year, and she had taken me away, and we shared a room, had double beds in the same room, and all of that, you know. And we were gone for 4 or 5 days. It was cool. And came back.
I think you go away with your best friend. I think if you're in a relationship, it get complicated. I don't know if you should. I think
it's inappropriate if you're in a relationship.
I don't know if it's inappropriate because I think it complicates things. I think you should be mindful of your significant other. The reason why I say I don't know if it's inappropriate is because if you would do it if you would do that when you didn't have a significant other, then I don't think it's inappropriate, but I think it complicates your relationship.
See, and that's my issue. I don't know why people have this idea that you should carry yourself the exact same way as you did when you were single, when you're in a relationship. The dynamic changes because there's a level of respect that you extend to your partner, and it isn't necessarily about you having any intentions. It's just about a certain level of respect. There are certain things that are inappropriate. You know, for instance, it's like your child, right? There's a lot of, like us, even when we're children, even when we got to a certain age, you know, when I was 18, 19, and I smoked cigarettes, and my mother knew I smoked cigarettes, but I would not smoke cigarettes in front of my mother.
Yeah, but I also think where I think you're wrong at. I think Mo likes to put everything in his viewpoint. Some people,
I'm giving you my opinion. What else can I give you other than my perspective?
You want to argue about it? Listen. And when I told you I was giving you my perspective a while ago, you didn't respect that.
No, I said you didn't answer the question.
But that's how I choose to answer. But we're not going to get back to that. What I'm saying is some people won't have a problem. Like I know some parents that smoke with their kids. I think that shit is crazy. Like why would you even smoke with your kids?
But you're not
But
hearing what I'm saying.
You said the relationship changes.
Listen.
And you got to respect the
and you have to
relationship.
listen to what I'm saying.
Yo, bro, you
wait,
up.
just
Go ahead.
listen. You said you know some parents that smoke with their kids. My mother had no problem with me smoking in front of her. I had an issue with smoking in front of my mother because that's my mother.
I get what you're saying.
So listen to what I'm saying. So what I'm telling you is that there's a dynamic in certain relationships. I don't do certain things if I'm in a relationship. I think certain things are inappropriate. Not because my partner is going to beef. It's just I think it's inappropriate.
And that's cool for you to feel that way.
Yeah, and I'm not saying everybody has to be like that.
That's the
I'm
point.
speaking for
That's
myself.
the devil advocate side. And I think if people communicate and have an open forum about certain things and not hide in certain shit, and they communicate and they can work through that, that's on them to work through that. Everybody run things differently. That's all I'm saying. Everybody ain't the same.
all right.
And somebody's not less than or more than
No.
or don't respect. I think the disrespect comes when you don't communicate what it is
And
that
I
you
have,
want.
okay, as a matter of fact, I got an instance for you, right? So years ago, I was in a relationship with a young lady. She was a bartender, right? And she worked in this restaurant in Harlem. And she lived all the way in Queens. So one night, she had to pull a double. She was getting off of work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she had to be back at work at 11. So she had another dude that she was close with who actually lived in Harlem, one of her coworkers. I knew him very well. She, you know, and she said, babe, look, I don't want to go all the way to Queens and then I'll have less time to sleep to be back at work. Do you mind if I just spend the night by him because he lives 3 blocks away? So I said, nah, no problem. You know, we cool and all of that. When she left work, she got this house, she called me. She was like, babe, I just got here. I'm about to take a shower and I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, no problem. When we hung up the phone, I'm laying in my bed and I'm just thinking about it. And I'm just like, my woman is in another man's house taking a shower, right? And it felt inappropriate to me. Not that she was cheating, not that there was no trust issues. I didn't think she was doing anything. But just as my woman, I felt that that was an inappropriate situation for her to be in. The next day, when we spoke, I said, babe, listen, you know, I'm not upset at you. I ain't got no problems or nothing. But when I thought about it, I think that's inappropriate. And she was like, you know what? I hear you loud and clear. I respect what you think, and I'll never do it again. And what I'm saying, it had nothing to do with trust. It's just, as my
I never
woman.
said about trust.
No, but I just need to make that clear. This is my woman, and I just felt that that was inappropriate. You know,
Yeah,
and
but see, but you also did what I said. You actually communicated.
hold
through it.
on. My daughter's calling me.
Shout out to Avery,
Shout out to my baby Avery.
the only person that loves Mo.
That's not true. I got 3 babies. I got Paige, my 25-year-old baby girl who's in Chicago. Hey, baby.
they love him
Well,
sometime.
let me
Avery
not call
love
her
him.
Paige. Her name is Drew now. What up, Drew? She gonna be hyped because I called her Drew. And then I got Storm, who's my
didn't tell me that
19-year-old who's in her 2nd year of college. What up, Storm? And then I got my baby
Storm
Avery.
love him sometime.
And you know
Avery
who also
love
loves
him.
me? My other baby loves me, but I'm not gonna say who she is.
This nigga's an emotional creature.
I'm
out here.
listen, I'm a man who's in touch with his emotions, and I'm a man who has no problem saying I love a woman. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
hear you. He love men too. But we're gonna talk about
Yo,
that
son,
another time.
don't even play like that with the internet, my nigga, please.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that.
Yo,
for,
don't even play.
We gonna leave that for
Don't
another-
even play
we
like
gonna
that
leave
with the
for another
internet.
show.
Niggas be under the comments now talking about, yo, I saw it on this blog. Like, son, don't even play like that.
We're gonna leave that for another show.
Oh man.
Yeah, so talk about the besties and all that. Do you think it's okay to put your significant other on social media? Like I said, sometimes some people are insecure, and I don't think, once again, if you don't communicate your values and your trust, some people could be
Let
over.
me
some
put you
people-
onto something. No level of communication is ever going to make an
No,
insecure
I'm not
person
saying.
secure.
I'm not. No. That's not what I'm saying to you. That's
Yeah, it
not. That's
doesn't
not what I'm
matter.
saying. But I think if people have more clarity, I tell people all the time. Especially I tell a lot of men this. When men be telling me crazy stories with chicks do to them and shit like that, and things be happening, I say because you didn't ever set a precedent in what it was from the beginning, and what you expect and what you don't expect. So when things start to happen to you, now 3 years in, 2 years in, a couple of months in, and because you never lay down the law of what you are and what you're not, and what you putting up and what you're not putting up with. And I think if both sides of the parties did that, and things will be a lot clearer going into the relationship. Not saying that you won't run into bullshit, but you're running the less shit because you always gonna stand on. We had this conversation.
That's not always true because you have
It's true for me. I don't have those problems.
Well, I don't have those problems because I allow people to do whatever the fuck they want to do and I just walk away. Like, it's that simple.
Yeah, I don't
but
have
but
those
all I'm
issues,
saying is there are people that you will encounter that you can sit there and tell them till you're blue in the face. Because you know what's the funny thing? Some women ask you, what are your pet peeves? Yeah. What are your deal breakers? Just so they could know what to say and what to do to provoke you, to piss you off when they want to get on your nerves. Yeah. And that's the reality. Like, a lot of men think that they're setting boundaries when a lot of women just take that, okay, this is what I'm going to do when I want to piss this motherfucker off.
Like I told you before, my experience ain't never been that. And I don't only talk about from my experience. I set certain precedents From the beginning, I don't really have to go through too much shit.
But
I
once
don't have that.
But that's crazy because you're the same person that told me I always speak through my perspective, and because it seems to me that you're doing the exact same thing right now.
But the difference between me and you is I just said this before I stated it. You go, I'm a man, and this is what men do, and the men.
That is what men do.
Hold up, time
and
out.
just because, listen,
Hold up, time out.
bro, just because that.
I'm saying my part.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saying my part. I'm only speaking for me. And I understand that people are individuals and everybody gonna handle different situations and the different things. And no way, in no shape or form, I'm gonna belittle somebody else and say they're not something that they
Has nothing to do with
Hold
me
up, this is
belittling.
just me again. My nigga, see you jumping in my shit again. Stay the fuck over there. Me, I'm giving people the space in the room because I understand that we all different. And everybody, even me and you know less than me, I'm no less than you. We just do things differently. And I'm saying for me, I haven't experienced that in my dealing. So when I said certain precedents, like you just said, oh, women, you tell women shit and they just piss you off. Maybe that's child shit that went for you. It's never been like that for me.
No, I never said for me. I said some people. You know, I don't deal with all that shit. But this is where we differ, because I could give two fucks how different people are. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. A man is going to be a fucking man. And just because 90% of the world these days seem to not know what the fuck a man is, isn't going to change the fact that I know what a man is.
Well, that's
and
the man you gonna
wait,
be,
wait,
but
wait,
that
wait,
shit
wait,
don't
wait,
mean
wait,
nothing, my nigga.
Let me finish and stop jumping out my fucking grave.
I'm never going to stop jumping. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
like I said, that's what you think.
This is where we differ. Where we differ,
yeah, we do differ.
Is the entire world could go fucking crazy. It's not gonna make me think saying is crazy. Y'all motherfuckers, just because niggas don't know what the fuck a man, I know what the fuck a man is, and just because society, and just because niggas think it's cute to do dumb shit and bum shit, I'm sorry, bum shit and dumb shit ain't never gonna be
like
okay
I
for me.
said, come out. We just gonna bring up a topic, right? It was a young lady who was 21 that got arrested in Dubai, right? We was talking about that before the show. She got arrested for touching a man, right? That same Muslim man from that country, if his daughter did the same thing, she would be arrested too. Me and him would go, and here, nobody arrested my daughter for touching no dude on the shoulder. Like that, the standards are different.
But that's, see.
Right? And the same thing he want for his daughter, he gonna say the same thing gonna happen over there, right? So everybody thinks it's different. That's all I'm saying to you.
But I would also say, if you walk into someone's home, you have to abide by their rules. If
100%.
If you're going to and it's crazy because I was having a conversation about this last week. If you go into a Muslim country, it is disrespectful as a woman for you to parade around in a certain way.
Yeah, but here we'd be like, what? That's crazy.
But here we would be, but that's like me going into your home and your mother saying, I don't allow shoes in my home, and for me to say, well, in my culture, we wear shoes, so I'm wearing this. No, wear your shoes outside. This is all so at the end of the day,
But that's not general. You understand what I'm saying?
How is that
Go
not
back to what I'm
general?
saying to you.
No, he said it's not general because of how they have their stuff set
but-
and how we
and
have
all I said, that's
but the
your
general,
rule.
It's the respect.
but the general rule,
but it's
once
your
again,
rule, though.
the general rule is a rule of respect. If you go into someone's home, respect their rules.
their rule.
That's the general
And
rule.
guess
It
what?
has
And
nothing
and
to
guess
do.
what? And that's the same thing I told him. That's his standard. So if you respect your standard, and that's for you.
So the standard of respect is my standard?
No,
like,
for what you
people
say
don't
for
believe
you.
in respect?
No, but for everybody's different, bro. Everybody ain't the same as
so
you.
I'm going to ask you a question. So a man that doesn't carry himself with respect or give respect, you still consider that a man, correct? No. Correct?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
So a man that doesn't carry himself with respect nor give respect, you still consider him a man, because by his standard he considers himself a man. He's still a man, correct?
Listen. No, what I feel like again, if that's my viewpoint, then I may not consider him a man, but that doesn't mean where he come from, he's not considered a man. Or that's how he was raised. Man, he's still gonna be a man. It's so many things.
I would like you to show me a culture in this world where a man who doesn't carry himself with respect nor gives respect is considered a man.
I can tell you this.
Respect is a universal thing as far as I knew.
I tell you this. Men get dealt with like how men's supposed to get dealt with, whether he respect himself or he don't respect himself. So whether you may feel like he's not a man, the rules and the laws that about. Listen, what I'm saying to you,
I said respect is a universal law.
I hear
That's what I said,
bro. I hear what you're saying, but like I said, he's still gonna get treated like a man. at the end of the day, he's still gonna get treated like a man. He's still gonna get looked at as a man. He still get viewed like a man, and still get everything, however, wherever he come from, how men get treated. That's how he's gonna be viewed.
You're still not answering the question. My question was, a man that doesn't carry himself with respect nor give respect, although he considered as a man, is he a man?
He's still a man. And if a woman,
in
the same way,
man.
I would tell you, a woman who don't carry herself with no dignity, no self-dignity, she's still a woman.
So what you're saying is,
you know what's so funny? I'm gonna give you the craziest shit. Me and him talking the other day, right? And I say to the nigga, yo, we found out the girl who slapped somebody, that got slapped, got jumped from the people. She really didn't get jumped, right? We found that out. And then we found out she was slapping people and doing all that shit. You know what he said to me? I said, yo, she was wrong. She was basically trying to get niggas prosecuted, and she was taking money from people. And I said, this the person you want niggas to die for over in the street?
And what did I say?
And the nigga said to me, his exact words, Styles, it don't matter. She's still a woman.
That's not that. No.
Right? So it didn't matter. She didn't have self-respect.
Wait.
She was still a woman.
No, what I said to
it didn't change
what I said to you, I'm gonna say no.
Come on, you the remix it. Go ahead, remix it.
You love to tell me what the fuck I said.
Go ahead, remix it, cause everybody know you the remix kid.
My exact words were, Styles, regardless of whatever she did, I still don't think that it justifies a man hitting a woman with a brick for slapping him. Those were my words.
And you said no
I said
verbatim, Styles, I don't care. She's still a woman.
She's still a woman, and it doesn't justify hitting her with a brick for slapping you.
We already clarified she didn't get hit with no brick. So he said, Styles, it don't matter. She's still a woman. So guess what? Even though she violated and lied, at the end of the day, she was still a woman. A man is still going to be a man.
Well, bro, with great, listen.
So I hear you,
my belief is with great power comes great responsibility.
You,
men have the power, so men need to have the discipline.
I get you.
Yo, bro, you free to live however you want to live, and I'm free. But what I'm saying, in the general sense, I feel respect is a universal rule. I feel that at the end of the day, as a man, it does nothing for me, and it doesn't prove anything for me to hit a woman in the head with a goddamn brick, bro.
She never got hit with a brick.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
That's what we were talking about. See, because he like to do that. He gonna go back to the brick.
Because that's what I was talking about.
That's not what he said. Remix, come on, remix, come on.
Remix.
K-Slate, come on.
You're the king of the remix. You're the king of the remix.
This nigga's the remix.
You're the king of the remix. You're the king of the remix, bro. Who Jedi mind tricking?
This nigga right
bro,
here,
listen.
Come on, man.
We ain't never going to agree. Like I said, you see things one way, I see things another way. At the end of the day, what I would want for my daughter, I would want for my woman. What I would want for my daughter, I would want for another woman. Because at the end of the day, that's somebody else's daughter. That's somebody else's sister. It is what it is.
I tell you this. People should always be treated like human beings, no matter what the cost is. That's it. And listen, motherfuckers that talk a good one, everybody got to go into niggas' cupboards and start going into the cupboards and shit. That's it. Because I'm tired of all these internet niggas. Everybody, I watch all these niggas all the time. Everybody talking. They talk a good one. It sounds great.
Everybody got something to say.
It's so funny. Just like the nigga we was talking about the other day with the wife. That was, the nigga he didn't like.
Who?
I don't remember his name.
What you talking
What's his name? Derek Johnson, some shit like that?
What you talking about?
The one who was cheating on his
Wife, right?
Yeah.
You saw how everybody was clamoring to him. Here beds, man. Look, this nigga sleeping with 20. I said, you got to open niggas' cabinets, bro. Yeah. And when you open them niggas, it sound great. You got to open them niggas' cabinets. Niggas got to get receipts out here, bro. Mm-hmm. Niggas got to get receipts. And one thing, why I walk around the way I walk around, and I'm cool. My cabinet good, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. It ain't nothing to hide. My shit straight up in your face every time. And you can go do your homework on me. You can't just chill your homework on me. You can start checking the niggas around me. Because my shit always gonna come back A1 sauce. And that's all I care about.
That's all it's supposed to be.
It's always gonna be A1 from day one, bro.
Regardless of the fact, like I said, respect is a universal concept. I don't give a damn what the world thinks a man is or whatever. I don't care what becomes cool to be a goddamn man. It still doesn't change the fact of what the reality. The truth is always going to be the truth. The needle doesn't move. The needle does not move simply because people's opinions change. Green doesn't become blue just because a bunch of people think green is blue. Like green is always going to be green, blue is always going to be blue. It is what it is. Some people will like it, some people won't. That's life.
I respect you, Mo.
That's life.
Yo, man, this is another episode of
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man.
Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit us up with all them comments.
Yes, sir. And you know, check out the Wood Steezy, the Wood Stack. Thank you.
Wood Steezy.
Fuck Tico as usual. Shay, don't come back here. You and your mixy cousin, y'all both mixy. Don't come back to this motherfucker. It's Suave. Fuck you. We out.
Brooklyn. Out.